okay? Whatever you do. So, let's get into Monday Night Raw. Let's get into what the main event knows most. And that is the most electrifying man in all of entertainment returns to Monday Night Raw. It'll be the first time we've seen The Rock since the 100th episode of Monday Night, 1000th episode of Monday Night Raw. As you know, The Rock came in and issued the challenge, saying that at the Royal Rumble, he will be taking on CM Punk for the WWE Championship, or he'll be taking on the WWE Champion, whoever it may be. And of course, CM Punk, we are at, let's see, we are probably at 414 days, I believe that's correct. 414 days that CM Punk has been the WWE Champion. Great accomplishment, love it. And I'm going to also give you in on a little something here, okay? To all the people that don't like CM Punk, here's the thing. Look, most of you liked him because of who he was. Most of you liked him because of the pipe bombs. Most of you liked him because of what he is. I liked him for all those things too, but I like him because he's a talented wrestler. He is a talented wrestler. Nobody can deny that. He certainly is one of a kind. And the only thing is, so is The Rock. The Rock is one of a kind too. But the thing is, this will be the first time that The Rock actually took on a wrestler. Now, I know what you're thinking. Wait a minute. Well, is it John Cena a wrestler? Well, a lot of people have been saying that John Cena only has like 5 to 7 different moves. Actually, he has 7 moves or something like that. You got CM Punk, who has more than 5 or 7 different moves and everything else like that. And CM Punk is a talented wrestler. But The Rock, he was a wrestler too. But the thing is with The Rock, he converted himself from being a WWE superstar, converted all the way to being in Hollywood. Now, The Rock is one of the most electrifying men in all of entertainment. But it's been a long time. The last time we saw him in the ring was at WrestleMania 28 when he took on John Cena over in Miami, Florida. And it's been a long time. Can The Rock still pull it off is the question. And plus, we've been hearing a lot of stuff about The Rock being a part of the Elimination Chamber. Could he be a part of the Elimination Chamber match itself, or just part of the pay-per-view? Who knows? Or maybe, just maybe, you know, we may see The Rock at WrestleMania defending the WWE Championship. Speculation on whether we see the rematch from Once in a Lifetime from 1 year ago. John Cena versus The Rock 2 at WrestleMania 29. You know, I'm going to say that could possibly happen. And you know what else? This is kind of a secret between you and I, so hear my little prediction. I think WrestleMania 29, if the rematch happens between John Cena and The Rock, John Cena will beat The Rock's ass. And number 2, you ready for this? This is just my prediction. I think John Cena will do what no one ever expects him to do. Remember WrestleMania 17? The Rock and Stone Cold Steve Austin? Vince McMahon comes out of nowhere. Rock wins. Rock loses the title to Stone Cold Steve Austin. And then Stone Cold becomes a heel, shakes the hand of Vince McMahon. What happens if Cena turns on The Rock? What happens if John Cena lays The Rock down and becomes a heel and tells every single son of a bitch to kiss his fucking ass? There's a possibility that that could happen at WrestleMania. But we're thinking way ahead. I'm thinking way ahead about this because I'm forgetting the fact that CM Punk is still the WWE Champion. So there's a possibility of him going to WrestleMania against John Cena and The Rock at WrestleMania. That could happen also. There's a lot of things that a lot of people are not ready for. So that could happen. So be ready for that also. Besides the WWE Championship at the Royal Rumble, we're also forgetting the fact that CM Punk defending the title, medically cleared on his knee, so he's going to take on Ryback at a TLC match on Raw. Plus, there's a good possibility. What about the Shield? Huh? The Shield. You know what? I'm gonna speak my mind on the Shield. The Shield. Now, I am an individual that doesn't care about good guys and bad guys. All I care about is talent and attitude. Those 3 men, Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose, and Roman Reigns, are 3 talented superstars. You can say, fuck the Shield. You can say this. You can say that all you want to about them. But you have to understand about where they're coming from. Okay? These guys came from NXT. But they didn't just come from NXT. Most of you guys probably have seen them in Ring of Honor. Have you ever seen him in Ring of Honor? Did you know that? Before you decide to boo and cheer for anybody at all, think about who they are first. Know who they are and understand where they come from. To me, The Shield, it's the hottest thing going in the WWE. Hotter than CM Punk. Well, hotter than CM Punk. And speaking of The Shield, some people even speculate that The Rock may have sent The Shield on the WWE. That could also be another speculation as well. So, I expect all that to happen on WWE RAW tonight. Okay? The Shield, Ryback, CM Punk, The Rock. It's all going to happen on Monday Night Raw. And don't forget, the Royal Rumble is also coming on January 27th. Don't forget that TNA Wrestling, I got to bring this up also. Genesis is coming up. The triple threat match for the TNA World Heavyweight Championship, Austin Aries, Robert Roode, Jeff Hardy, TNA World Title Elimination Match. That's going to happen as well. And now let's see. The whole suspension of Bully Ray, big mistake in my opinion. Brooke Hogan and Bully Ray. You know, I don't know what's going to happen with this whole situation involving Hogan, involving Brooke, involving Bully Ray. But wherever this storyline is going, let's see what happens. I just hope it's good. I just hope it's right. And, well, then again, with TNA, it could be right, it could be wrong. The ratings haven't exactly been that impressive, but it's getting there. And also, there's also another thing I want to bring up, especially to all my friends over in San Antonio, Texas, as you guys know for the first time. TNA Wrestling is bringing Lockdown to Texas. It's bringing it in San Antonio, Texas, at the Alamo Dome. And I'll tell you what, the Main Event is going to try and make plans to head over to the Alamo Dome on March 10th to go see TNA Wrestling and all of my favorite TNA Wrestling superstars, from Jeff Hardy to Austin Aries to Robert Roode to James Storm to AJ Styles to Christopher Daniels, and everyone over there. It's going to be tremendous. An all-steel cage event. That's what Lockdown is. Live exclusively on pay-per-view from the Alamo Dome in San Antonio, Texas on March 10th. Check it out on pay-per-view. Check it out at the Alamo Dome if you're anywhere near San Antonio, Texas, especially me here in Corpus Christi. So I can't wait to see that. Now, with that being said, this is how I'm going to end the show. I haven't had much interest of what I was going to say, and I also like to apologize for anyone that doesn't believe, that never got a shout out from me, but don't worry, the Main Event will give a shout outs very, very soon. I'll bring it up probably in the next episode of the Main Event Talk, but don't forget, tonight, WWE RAW is tonight. The return of The Rock. It's going to happen tonight. You'll also see the Royal Rumble January 27th when The Rock goes up against CM Punk for the WWE Championship. Also, TNA Wrestling. We'll also have Genesis coming up, triple threat match, Robert Roode, Austin Aries, Jeff Hardy for the TNA World Heavyweight Championship, triple threat elimination rules. That's going to take place, I believe it's next week, actually, I think it is next week, believe it or not. So that's all going to take place on 2013, and hopefully there'll be a lot more great wrestling action, and there should be a lot more live music, and there's a lot of stuff that I've been hearing about, including the return of Free State. I want to bring up that in the next upcoming episode of the Main Event Talk. So in the meantime, guys, I want to say thank you. Remember, don't follow me on Facebook because I won't be there. The mystery will unfold tonight on Instagram. So if you want to find out about what clue number 1 is in the middle of Monday Night Raw, all you got to do is go to Instagram.com/@MainEventPlayer. Clue number 1 will happen on the second hour of Monday Night Raw, so be prepared for that. The first clue, and I'll give you a little hint, it has a lot to do with this year. That's all you have to know. It may not be much, but it's a start. That's all you have to know. This is for me to all of you. So be ready for that. You can also find me on Twitter.com. Follow me there, /@MainEventPlayer. Twitter.com/@MainEventPlayer. Right now, I have probably 1,120 followers. Interesting. Including a few wrestlers, a few MMA stars, a few of the coolest wrestling fans I've ever had, and even a couple of porn stars. Don't ask. Don't ask. So till then, guys, take it easy. Have a good 2013. And it wouldn't be right if the main event did not give out his most famous line in all. The famous line in 2012 now becomes the famous line in 2013. Why? Because I can and I want to. Any questions? Enough said. Main event advice before I go. To all of you, make 2013 your year.